As we continue our week-long series on educators in Alaska, this morning we show you how a middle school and a high school in the Anchorage School District are combining resources to benefit students.
Channel 2's Corey Allen Young joins us in the studio with that story. And welcome.
Good morning.
Welcome back. Well, David, Sheila, it's a rare combination of connection of schools. Romig Middle and West High Schools, both are marching to the same beat. Much like the smooth melodies coming from Romig's 7th grade jazz band. And the seamless harmonies heard inside the hallways at West High. Two ASD schools have found harmony. These schools used to be divided, but now have combined resources to benefit their students.
There used to be a line in the hallway, you know, that said, this is West, this is Romig, you do not cross. Now, those are, eliminated.
No longer forbidden zones. Each are now taking advantage of the other's classrooms, skills, and staff to encourage every child to reach their own highest potential.
One of the things that I focus on is the graduation rate at Romig for West High.
What happens at Romig directly affects me at West.
It's a 7th through 12th grade approach. West High Principal Rick Stone and Romig Middle School Principals Finn Gustafson are working together to provide more educational opportunities within the same zip codes.
One at a time.
Opportunities like the highly gifted Spanish and Russian immersion program. There's also the 7th through 10th grade International Baccalaureate Middle Years program that complements West High's diploma program.
So we're trying to make it so that it's the best possible situation for every single kid. Be it a kid that lives across the street or one that comes in for a special program.
With 400 new students coming into West each year, the goal is to make the transition to high school effortless, while also focusing on each student's specific needs.
Our counselors can walk down the hall and talk to the counseling corps at Romig, or the teachers can talk to each other and say, student X needs a little more assistance, or student Y needs a little more challenged.
It's a unique arrangement between two schools working in concert with one another, offering students of all ages a chance to take advanced courses.
It would be silly for me not to open up my Algebra 2 classes for some Romig kids, or my higher level language classes.
It's also a concept that ASD Superintendent Dr. Jim Browder hopes will become a model for the Anchorage school community, the state, and even the country.
There's no change. They go from the building they're in to the building they're in. It's connected.
The school's two principals say it's a success story that allows them to work with their students from the first day at Romig until they graduate from West.
You knock them off their seats and you're going to get your funding.
Our graduation rate has jumped 23% in 5 years or 6 years. That's unheard of. Our dropout rates are being cut in half. Our suspension rates are cut. It's just all that positive is feeding on that positive.
Two unique schools, one campus.
We are Romig and we are West, but yet those lines get blurred at the benefit of the kids.
Each drumming to the same beat of success. Gotta love that drummer. That's a 7th grade band, by the way. Very impressive.
Oh, they're very good.
Well, Sheila and David, it was really quite an experience to see these two schools working in such harmony to benefit students. It's really, like I said, beautiful to see.
Well, Corey, you know, after being divided for so many years, how did it come about then initially that Romig and West decided, to combine resources?
Well, the principals, Mr. Gustafson and then Mr. Stone, when they got together, it was about 6 years ago, they knew that the school was always, divided or whatever, and they said, let's get rid of these lines. It's something that's, if anybody that's from Anchorage that went to West and went to Romig knows all about that line. They couldn't cross because of whatever, but they said, let's break that, let's combine our resources, and it's something the school district embraced, the school's embraced, and as you can see, it's working wonders.
Successful.
What about kids? What is their opinion? Are they anxious or are they okay with it?
They're fine with it. You just see like there's a library. They share a library. They share teachers. The band teacher, Mr. Arms, is also the middle school band teacher and also the high school band teacher. There's a 7th grader that's actually in the high school band. He actually got a first chair, so it's working wonder. If you ask the kids, they love it. So
excellent.